On the 13th of February 2020, roughly 25 minutes to the top of the hour, at 9:35 a.m., a Range Rover, registration number KCR 786H, is seen being driven along Harambee Avenue, making a well-calculated right turn from the Parliament roundabout into the main gate of Harambee Annex, the official government office of the country's second-in-command, Deputy President William Ruto. As the luxury vehicle stops in front of the gate, several things happen in exactly 12 seconds. An administration police officer walks towards the vehicle and upon recognizing the driver, former Sports Cabinet Secretary Rashid Echesa, in another 8 seconds, the gate reserved only for VIPs is opened as Echesa is directed towards the VIP parking lot, where another officer stands on guard, saluting him as he receives him. Now, for a man considered a civilian, this is where things get interesting. The AP officer quickly rushes into the annex foyer, using a separate door, standing by the reception, as Echesa and two Caucasian men, now identified as the alleged arms dealers, go up 6 steps of stairs, yet again saluted by the officer, as he greets two receptionists, who quickly stood from behind their desk. A confident Echesa, clearly no stranger the Harambee Annex, is then led towards the VIP elevator, labelled C on the ground floor, and arrives at the second floor. Echesa, perhaps strategically standing at the back, when alighting, he guides the two investors to a boardroom. For 23 minutes, however, it is still unclear who they met and what was discussed behind the closed-door meeting. Echesa is then alongside the two Caucasian men seen strutting along the corridors towards the elevator labelled C as they enter the elevator, which has another person on board. As he walks past the reception, have a keen look, Echesa allegedly hands one of the ladies what is believed to be money, with no one else in sight. Shortly after, Echesa is seen with his windows down, easily identifiable to those walking, driving out of the building towards the Parliament roundabout. He was shortly after that arrested near the GPO. Cumulatively, however, detectives have also established that his accomplices plus Echesa spent at least 1 hour, 22 minutes and 59 seconds at the Harambee Annex, contrary to the initial reported 23 minutes. The footage, which is set to open yet another can of worms in the controversy, now raises more questions than answers regarding Echesa's dealings at Harambee House Annex, as investigations into the fraud case continue, with Echesa having been charged afresh, with 2 more suspects having been added into his fraud case. Staged, well choreographed, and almost perfectly executed are some of the terms that were mentioned by the director of the Directorate of Criminal Investigations, George Kinoti, as digital experts analyze CCTV footage at the Harambee Annex offices. Several questions, however, now abound as to what exactly happened to an officer stationed at the office of the country's second-in-command. Shukri Wachu, K24, at the DCI headquarters, Nairobi.